Hey guys, it's me, Lauren, filmmaker extraordinaire. I graduated and I was really, really happy yesterday, and I've been really happy. And I was going to make a video about I applied to be the commencement speaker. I wasn't chosen, but I was going to read that speech. But I can't do that right now because I keep hearing more and more news about everything going on with the potential of Roe v. Wade being overturned. And I just needed to talk a little bit about it. Yes, it's on my computer. Yes, it's going to be a little shaky. And if you can't watch that, whatever, it's really not my problem because I have bigger fish to fry. And that is the whole deal with the possibility of Roe v. Wade being overturned, the right to privacy precedent being no longer a precedent, and all the impacts that could have. Because this is about a lot more than just abortions and whether you're pro-life, pro-choice. It's more complicated. People are now saying they're just like pro-abortion because it's about women's autonomy being taken away. And people are joking, oh, haha, sounds like Handmaid's Tale in here. But it's not funny. It's not a joke. It's very serious. Louisiana is planning on making it criminalizing having an IUD, which is a form of contraceptive birth control. And all these things are really scary. They're very upsetting. And I don't even really have the words to say how I feel about it other than it's scary, it's terrifying. Something that I have been thinking about talking about because of this, and that I will talk about, not graphically, but I was sexually assaulted. I am in that percent of women who have been assaulted. And if I had gotten pregnant because of that, I would not have wanted to keep the baby. And I should have had the right to do that. And at the time, I would have no problemo because Roe v. Wade was not in contention. It didn't matter where I was because federally it would have been fine. Now that is at risk. And so I have a personal stake in this idea of when I could have been in a situation where I would have really wanted an abortion. And the thought of not being able to have that option before I knew whether or not I was going to need it would have been incredibly terrifying. But it shouldn't matter, and it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter whether a woman or a person with a uterus doesn't want to have a baby because of rape, because of incest. Those are very dramatic and easily justifiable reasons, I think, in mainstream media. But if someone gets pregnant with their partner, if they want to have an abortion, they should be able to do that hands down because it's about choice. It's about saying, I have the right to do this. I have the right to not carry another body within my own, something that will take up my time, my energy, my money. Should have the right to decide I do not want that. And the fact that that's possibly going to be taken away, I mean, I can't say enough that it's terrifying, it's scary. And what does that mean for the future of people's rights, people with uterus rights, and unfortunately, especially for women's rights? And as a woman, this is scary. It could mean that the next thing that could be criminalized again could be homosexuality. Gay marriage could be overturned. And I'm bisexual. I may end up wanting to marry someone who is not a man. And I want that choice. I want that option. It's incredibly terrifying, incredibly scary. And I'm not educated enough to preach with fancy laws and rules and names and stuff. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I will leave some sources linked down below, things that I found very useful when I've been doing my education. And I know this video is short. I just can't film another video right now. Like when I say that I was on cloud 9 yesterday for my graduation, I was, but with more coming out and just feeling so overwhelmed and exhausted, like I just can't make that happy video right now. I hope that I will be able to soon once I kind of can cope with what's going on better. Right now, this is what I have. Please consider who you support, what you support, and why. And remember that the world does not just revolve around you, because as a Catholic, for myself, if say I got pregnant with my partner, I would probably feel like I would want to keep the baby, regardless of whether I really wanted a kid at the time. And that should be my choice, to keep or to not keep. It should be everyone's choice, which is why it's so important that Roe v. Wade is not overturned. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say on the matter. I'm just going to, I'm not even going to edit this. I'm just posting it because I really cannot right now. It's very scary times. As I said, things will be linked down below. If you got to this end of this weirdo video, thanks for listening. And for everything I've said, I don't really want your pity or anything like that. I just want the future to be better. Thanks.